Hey you guys, it's your girl TT Tachu and welcome back to my channel. Today, by you can tell by the title of the vlog down below, we are doing another wedding edition. Today, my childhood best friend is getting married. I literally have known my best friend Katie since I want to say I was 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. And now being the age that we are, 30, she's 30 I believe, and I'm 32. Time has flown immensely, and we're still friends to this very day, which I love. So let's get into this vlog because we want to beat our face for the gods, honey. We're gonna go to the site early because she actually booked her wedding to be at a mansion. It is gorgeous, y'all. So I want to go there early while the sun is still out, do our makeup, shoot our pictures, and come back to our hotel. Now, before we begin, I want to make sure you guys smash that like button, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it because unfortunately, y'all, I'm missing a couple of things. So, with that being said, y'all, I forgot to pack my Milk eyeshadow primer, my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow pomade. I'm so annoyed, so we gotta make what's due today. So the first product we're gonna use is for our primer is NYX Cosmetics Bear With Me spray. It is a multitasking spray used for priming and also priming, setting, and refreshing your makeup. So we're gonna use her. My hair was originally in a ponytail with the curled end, but I decided to take it down, and we're gonna curl our hair and have it down to the side, okay? Just to make it look more classy to go with the dress. Okay, now that we let that set for real quick, my face is still, it's good. We're gonna be using now we already used we already did a prime for our spray, but I want to add a cream also to my face. We're going to use a MAC Prep and Prime Skin Refined Zone. It's right here. So let's just, oh, I've got some on my chest. Let's just scribble some on real quick. Can you believe I've known my friend for that long? So funny story. We actually had lost touch when we were like in the, I want to say middle of high school because her parents, I believe, relocated. And she wasn't coming as much. So, and when she would come over, like because her aunt and her grandmother were my neighbors when I used to live in my old hometown in Randolph, Massachusetts. And she would come over there and stay there for the weekends and stuff when she would go see her dad. So as we got older, she didn't come as much. And then I went to high school. I mean, not high school, I went to college. I didn't see her as much. When I would come back home for the holidays, I'll try to see if she was, over the house. But remember, we're in college now. So she went away for college too. Had a dream and then we reconnected. Yeah, my dream was literally like us being little girls. We were playing around outside. And I woke up and I was like, yo, this dream feels mad real. And then she popped up on my news feed on Facebook, her new Facebook page. And I added her and I called her when I was living in Miami with my ex-boyfriend back in 2022, I want to say. And we've been keeping in touch since then. Like, so cute. I really feel like she is my soul sister. You know what I mean? Like my spirit sister. I also packed the Morphe ones too. So I might end up using those also. So just had to get my brows ready because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. We might end up using eyeshadow, to be honest. There's some residue from the BS Small eyebrow brush from the pomade. So I'm gonna see. Let me use a me wear. I was on FaceTime my other bestie, and she was like, she heard me say and she was like, "What you missing, bitch?" She already knew. She said, "What are you missing?" And I was like, "The pomade." Gotta make what's due. Sometimes I gotta make what's due. I'm gonna use whiskey from the, I'm not gonna put this in the comments down below when I talk about what products I use because this wasn't oopsie, y'all. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Okay, you know what? They don't look so bad. They're not my first choice, but they came out good. Since we don't have primer, I'm gonna skip this step when I put it in the description box. We're gonna add the primer onto my lids. I'm gonna rub that in. All right, the dress is a blush pink. Oh, I moved, I was gonna show you guys, but since the dress is a blush pink, I wanna wear an eyeshadow that has the dress enough for itself and let it be more neutral. So with that being said, let's pick an eyeshadow palette that we should use. Okay, now I'm gonna be using the BS Small Collection eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna be using the Smoky Eye collection from Naked. Naked Cosmetics, we're gonna be using the Combust on our lid. So I'm gonna use Combust, Smoky Eye, and Dirtysweet. So Combust, Smoky Eye, Dirtysweet. So let's get into it. Now I wanted, like I said earlier, I wanted to wear a neutral color. And I'm sorry, you guys, that the lighting isn't good in here. This is an odd shaped hotel. It's my first time being out here. We're in Connecticut. I don't even know where we are. I forgot. Now we're gonna be using the whiskey. We'll put a little bit of her on our lid. Okay. Can't believe I've known Katie for that long. Her name is Caitlin, by the way, but we call her Katie. Like, that's really crazy. It's been how many years? Can somebody calculate that for me? Now we're gonna add Dirtysweet. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. All right. Let's put this away. Foundation. We're gonna be using MAC Cosmetics Studio Sculpt SPF 15 in the shade NC40. I'm using our Swirl Foundation brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Do you feel like when you do your makeup, you guys, you have a heavy hand? I feel like I have a firm hand. You know what I mean? You know what's crazy? I already miss my black hair. Like, blonde's fun and all for the summer, you feel me? I just love some sleek black hair. We already have, like, because I threw out the black, well, not throw out, but I'm not using them anymore. The black clip-ins, because they've been so worn out. They feel fried. I'm talking about fried. So I ordered some new ones. And I'll let you know, because I trust the store because that's where I got the blonde ones from, and the honey blonde. So I know they're gonna be good quality, for sure. I plan to do a video with me going to the hair salon, installing those clip-ins, and I already know they're about to be fire because the material, the company, the vendor that I purchased them from before, gave the amazing ones before. So since we don't have concealer, right? I don't think we do. Now I only have this concealer because I kept this in my purse because I want to get it again. It is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer Contour. It's dry, y'all, but oh no, I feel a little wetness on my cheek. We're gonna make what do, like I said. I mean, I can see better compared to how we look. Let me know how we look, you guys, because we are on the iPad today. Finally got my iPad in the mail. Well, not mail, I picked it up at the Apple store. Hashtag Apple picking. I created that trend, y'all, don't blame me. We want Apple picking, y'all. I even customized the Apple Pencil, put like Princess Tina on the end and put like a little heart emoji. Amazing! How we look, you know? Let's add some setting powder. So the setting powder is going to be Laura Mercier. We're gonna be using translucent setting powder. Oh wait, I didn't even have to pack this one because I believe I already have a travel size one, right? So I found the travel size that we packed, also with our puffer sponge. We had our setting spray over here. All right, so translucent setting powder once again in the shade Translucent. All right, we have our setting powder in our hands, the translucent shade, the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the shade Translucent, along with our puffer triangular sponge. I love how she's blue. Oh, she matches the bedroom. That's cute. I feel like I should pack her because it's 77, y'all, right now in Connecticut. All right, next we're gonna be putting on our bronzer. We're gonna be using our Too Faced Pressed Chocolate Soleil Medium Bronzer. Let's add the bronzer, upper cheek. It looks good. And that, right, we're gonna be using our NARS now. Right now we're gonna be drawing in our nose. Same bronzer from NARS. We're just gonna pencil her in and then we're gonna blend it. All right, do a little stencil. Over, under, make a circle. All right, now we're gonna be using a highlighter. No, I lied. Our bronzer, not bronzer. We're gonna be using our Fenty Beauty for our blush, you guys. New product alert. We're using Fenty Beauty blush in the shade Bubble Bands. That's with an S, a $sign at the end instead of an S. Oh yeah, definitely pigmented. Ooh, she pretty. She pretty. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I wanna add setting powder. The Morphe. This is the brush 164.5. I'm using it for underneath my eyes with the setting powder. Yeah. That looks really good. I might as well just hold my towel at this point. It's just getting on my nerves. All right, now that I added that, we're gonna add more of the blush again. Okay. Now that we got that all done, we're gonna actually set. Should we set the makeup now? Yeah, no, highlighter. Using our Glow Kit Sun Dip by Anastasia Beverly Hills. We're gonna be using the shade Tourmaline. Right there. Using the brush I used earlier to blend my nose. Stroke the nose. A swipe under the eyes. A swirl upon the forehead, chin, and Cupid's bow. Looks good. It looks really good, y'all. Thank God I know how to beat a face. Now I have to figure out what lippy I want to use because I want to pick a good color. Oh, let me put that aside right there. I want to pick a good color. It's because I want to know what I should use for my lip liner to match with it. You know what I mean? Using our one size travel size setting spray. Mattifying waterproof setting spray. Next, we're going to be using a lip liner. We're going to be using the shade Spice from MAC. I'm going to outline her. There we go. Lip is going to be from NYX Professional. We're going to be using the matte lipstick in the shade Brunch Me. He is so cozy, like, oh my gosh. So cozy. Really soft, really fluffy. Like their cream formula, I don't know what they use, but child, it got it. All right, now we have to do we're gonna do our lashes. Our lashes along with, we're gonna be using these lashes from Velour. They're They're from not from CVS, they're from Sephora. And I'm gonna be using my Super Stronghold eyelash adhesive from Eye Envy. So let's get that started. What I do is I put a coat on my lash strips, on my strip lashes. I put it by the dryer in my bathroom or the sauna downstairs, or I microwave it for 30 seconds, not even like 13 seconds, because I like it when it gets hot and tacky. Trust me, it sounds crazy, but they stick, they do. So yeah, I put it in. Now I gotta, it's tacky, so place it on now. We're gonna add lower lash mascara from Too Faced Better Than Sex. Okay, now we're gonna brush our hair. I don't want to brush too much of it because I want to make sure like when we're about to leave, the hair is fresh, because I don't want my curls to drop so fast, even though I hairsprayed them. So we'll stop right here. The curls look fine. I just don't want to brush them out, and you know, like I just said before. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I will also add in the picture of the final look on the side of the thumbnail, so you guys can take a look at how I also how like, you know, the full look. Also, I'm on Instagram, you guys. Don't forget my handle is TT Taught You, and put a 1 at the end, so you can guys watch the whole day, like how it plays out for the wedding. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.